Hey everybody, and welcome back to Farmboy's Garage. And today we're going to be putting together a set of Husky shelves. This is the heavy duty 5-shelf storage unit, 60-inch wide, 24 long, and 78 high. Well, the 24 long is the depth between the wall and the end of the shelf. I already set one of them up. I'll show you what it looks like, and then we'll start setting this other one up. Alright, so I got one of them set up, and notice I spaced the shelves so I could get some tubs under here. And then on this next shelf, I wasn't able to put it the same depth as this one, because we got this little coupler right here that's in our way. So I went right above it with the next shelf, and then give a pretty good bit of room went above that one. And then this top shelf, it's going to be kind of narrow, and then of course the top. The top, I guess it is usable space, but I wouldn't want to put anything real heavy up there. These are wire, heavy wire, and they're reinforced, and they just kind of sit in. Now you can do your shelves like this, where it's recessed, make kind of like a little cubby, or you can do them like this, where it's flat, easy to slide stuff like these totes on. I did these two shelves flush, these two shelves were recessed, and then this one's flush up here because I want to be able to slide stuff up there. These are real simple to put together. The instructions are crap. All you really need is either a plastic or rubber mallet. I like the plastic better. I wouldn't try to beat on these with a steel hammer, but the plastic seems to do a little bit better for me. I'll show you the instructions that come with these. So when you first open the box, you'll see this instructions. As you can see, about half of it didn't even get printed off. But basically it just tells you that the beams must be installed with a longer ledge on top and a shorter ledge on the bottom, which is wrong. The posts have to be installed with the narrow end down, but these braces, you can flip these either way. It don't matter, but be sure your posts are facing with narrow end down, because you can't put them in if you don't. So the hardest part really is the first post. So let me empty this box out, and we'll start with the first one. Now, when you unbox everything, you should have 10 of these long braces, 10 short braces, 8 of these little legs, and 5 shelves. And you'll also get the couplers and the little plastic ends that goes on the legs. And I throw in these little things here, which I have yet to figure out what they're good for. Nothing in the instructions say anything that I can find about them. It shows on this page here that it does come with 20 of them. They call them a wire clip support hook. I don't know what it's good for. The other instructions it comes with does not even show them in the parts list. And of course there's nothing in any of the instructions about what to do with them, so I didn't do anything with them. I guess you can hang stuff from the racks, maybe, and hang it down. I got no use for them. So what we're going to do to get started, what I like is I always put the shelf as close to the floor as possible. That says leave one here, so we'll put the shelf in these next two. Remember, this has got to go down. Let me set you up and we'll get started. Now you can go ahead and put your little rubber foot on here. It might be a good idea, but it may also fall off. I waited on the other ones. We'll see if it's going to fall off. Let's go ahead and do it first. So you just line up one edge and make sure the narrow end's down, and it just slides on. Now we'll take one of the braces. Depending on how you want them, you can mount them this way where it's shelf set in, or you can mount it this way where the shelf sets flush. Either way, it's gonna go on the inside of the post. Then we'll take us a bigger hammer and knock that post on in. Ah, shit. They did give me an extra one. Just for that, I guess. Hold your brace, take your hammer, and just tap the end of the foot or leg. Alright, and we're going to just kind of prop that up. We'll get us a short brace. We got to put it the same way we did the other one. It's going to go on the inside as well. And we'll just tap that. Now you've got a triangle. So it'll kind of set right there. Now you can get you another leg. Do the same thing on it. Over here. I'm going to leave that foot off this time. We're going to go in the second and third hole. Don't worry about being square yet. Should stay where it's at. We'll get another long brace. Get it started. Another foot. We'll get another foot and we'll put it the same way. Second, third hole from the bottom. Another one. Do the other one. Do a short brace. Now you've got a stable foundation. You can move it around, whatever you want to do with it now. It's not going anywhere, it's locked in. So at this point, it's not square. You can move it in or out. So what I would suggest, go ahead and put the shelf on it and getting it squared up. These are squared, so it should square your frame up. Shelf sitting pretty even, so that means that frame should be square. And now you just have to decide where you're going to put your next shelf. Now on this one, I like for them to be kind of even with these others, so I'm going to go up 10 holes. I'd rather be 12 and put another brace in. So we'll count up. 12th hole will be the top hole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you might think you'll be able to just push these together, but they're tight. You're going to need some kind of hammer. You can use a claw hammer, but I would not recommend, like I said earlier, get your rubber mallet at the least, or a block of wood with a claw hammer. I wouldn't hit directly on this with a claw hammer because this is pretty thin steel and it will bend pretty easy. Alright, now what I like to do is go ahead and get both long braces on. It makes it really easy to put the short braces on. Here again, we'll come up 12. top hole. Just remember, put your braces on the side just like the front and back. Alright, so we'll start with this corner, don't really matter. Just dig it up a little bit, get one edge in, and the other should slide right in so all the metal ain't bent. We'll do that to all four corners. I don't think it matters which way this shelf goes. It'll go either way. Make sure it sits flat. If it don't sit flat, something's not squared up just right. Alright. Now we're ready for the couplers. So basically it's just a little sleeve. It's got a little stop in the middle right here. And I will say one thing I don't like about this shelf unit is these legs are really thin and they're easy to bend. So if you get one kind of bent or one of these kind of bent, like this one's kind of bent right here, sometimes it's a pain. These are powder coated. So if it gets bent too bad, it'll crack the powder coating. I'll show you where this one's bent at. You can kind of see where that powder coating's cracked right up in here. These apparently get bent pretty easy. So just try to get it started on one side. And you'll see, like this one ain't lined up. You may have to spread it out a little bit to line it up. You want to get the corners started. That's all you're really caring about. Getting the two corners started, and it'll go. So then, just hit it right here on the top, right at the top. All the way to it seats, up against that little stop. Now we're ready for the top piece. You can make it horizontal, you don't have to go vertical with it. I just chose to go up because I ain't really got the room for it in here. Make sure the top piece is also facing down. Same way with these are a little bit, if these little couplers are bent, these are hard to get started. You have to spread it out a little bit. This one definitely is worse than the other one. I want to hit with that so that it may be flared out a little bit more. Just keep working with it. It'll eventually line up. I guess right there. Do it in all four corners. Alright. Now the way I did this one, I went right up above. I turned my shelf up where it'd be like a little crate. Go right up above the coupler. I would lay my hammer down. Yeah, it's loud, sorry about that. Everything's seated good. So we'll go ahead and put a shelf in this one. It's got to be either. So when you do it like this, you need to put it down and just let it drop. It will go under that lip if you don't watch it. I'm going to go ahead and do the top one. I'm going to go all the way to the top hole. shelves, but for the price and for the heavy, you know, the size, I couldn't really get slide shelves. All right, so now we just slide it over. Now this thing weighs 90 pounds, all the components together. So I would suggest getting help to move it. But, oh, we forgot one thing. Got one little thing. So we got these little top pieces. And they're just kind of like the bottom pieces, but they're for the top. So they're just gonna slip over the top, just keep from cutting yourself on the top of these legs here. Alright, so we're ready to slide this thing in place. Got one of my legs over here, one of these grooves. I gotta get that in. When you grab it, always want to grab it from the bottom. I wouldn't pick it up right here because it's just coupled together, just slid together. Just grab it from the bottom. I mean, you could easily take two people probably and lift this whole top section off this bottom section. There's nothing mechanical other than compression holding it together. Well, there she be all together, just like the other one. Lots of storage here, but you know, these things aren't cheap. I think they were on special for $139 a piece. If you've been following me on my Farmboy 3011 channel, you understand why I'm in this container. I did have some wooden shelves in here holding some stuff. I moved it back into the barn here, and I'd elected to go ahead and buy metal shelves so that I can use in my new shop I'm gonna build some point this year, hopefully. Somebody was asking me where I was gonna build it, so it's gonna be right up here on the other side of this fence, just past where the truck is. Probably have to move that big pile of brush. There's a pile of brush that's rotting right there. I'm gonna have to get rid of it. But yeah, so hopefully by the end of summer we'll have a shop, or at least one started. So thanks for watching, and until next time, please rate, comment, subscribe.